Hello YouTube, it's RJ the West here. So today we're gonna do a video on the Vigilante. We're gonna see how this vehicle works in the hands of the NPCs and GTA Online's capture creator. So I'd like to begin this test with a general idea that how the Vigilante would work in the hands of the NPCs. And so the NPC driving this vehicle is equipped with a regular machine gun. As you may have noticed, that they're only able to shoot in controlled bursts. Ow. Not very accurate either. Do keep in mind though, the NPC in this vehicle has got medium accuracy. Alright, let's see what happens if you actually give the Vigilante a minigunner. An NPC with a minigun equipped. So I decided to give the Vigilante a minigunner. And you immediately will notice the difference here. They're able to continuously fire. And yeah, and then again, she still has medium accuracy. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next test. So for this test, I want to see how effective the Vigilante is in the hands of the NPCs up against a common weaponized vehicle such as the Tampa. Now we just get out of their range. Now, keep in mind, all of these vehicles have default health, and all NPCs have medium accuracy, and they're all equipped with the regular machine gun. I think I'm high. Yeah, I am high enough. Probably consider the idea that in the hands of the NPC, Vigilante is a pretty clunky vehicle. It's heavy. It's good ramming power. Huh. Alright, time for the next test. So for this experiment, guys, I want to see how effective the Vigilante is in the hands of the NPCs up against infantry. So I came up with a quick scenario here to see how effective they are. Oh! I'm definitely noticing that their windows are not bulletproof, so they can be shot out. Still a cool looking car though. Oh, they are kicking up so much dust in this tarmac. Right, we'll just move over here real quick. Okay, I'm actually a little impressed here, guys. They are taking the infantry out pretty well. If you've guys seen the other videos on this channel, the infantry just didn't exactly turn out so well for some of these weaponized vehicles. The Vigilante is actually holding its own. Did they take all the infantry out?
Why's your tail hanging?
Alright, that concludes this test. Okay guys, so I made a few changes for the infantry test here. I'm gonna do an advanced infantry test. So I decided to give the infantry some advanced firearms, such as the homing launcher, the combat machine gun Mark II, and last but not least, the marksman rifle Mark II. We're gonna see how effective the Vigilante is up against advanced infantry. Oh wow. If the missile soldiers actually are able to land a good shot on the Vigilante, so many of them bunched up together, it could create a chain reaction. Assuming they don't get killed, though. I'm actually quite impressed here. They're still holding their own. If you're wondering, I'm trying not to become a target for the Vigilantes, so they don't, shoot at me and shoot at their targets instead.
What's your problem, dickhead?
Now, do keep in mind, all NPCs in this test are at medium accuracy.
Go fuck yourself!
Oh! Oh! I don't think she's getting up from that. I think
Loser! Name, motherfucker! Oh!
That's actually quite impressive here. Alright, that concludes this part of the test. Alright guys, so for this test, I decided to pit the Vigilante up against common weaponized aircraft, such as the Havoc, and a non-weaponized aircraft for addition. We're going to see how effective the Vigilante is in the hands of the NPCs up against such an adversary. So I just get out of range and let them fight it out. Now do keep in mind, the NPCs in this particular test are still set at medium accuracy. They're all equipped with machine guns, and they're doing alright. As previously noted in the infantry test, that even though the windows for the Vigilante are not bulletproof, I have noticed that the NPCs in these vehicles are not as likely to get shot out. So they might have a slight defensive advantage against non-explosive weaponized aircraft such as the Havoc, minigun-based Sea Sparrow, and non-explosive combatants in helicopters. Unless the NPCs are equipped with miniguns, they're not going to be able to take these helicopters out as fast enough. I think, personally, the helicopters might have a slight edge in the long run. Should I drag this fight out longer? And do keep in mind that all vehicles in here have default health, too. So the helicopters are a little bit more fragile. What is going on over here? Really? Really? Alright. This concludes this test. Moving on. Alright, so I decided to set up the test here to see how effective the Vigilante is against its closest counterpart, the Paragon R Armored. Now, these two vehicles are pretty heavy, and I'm pretty sure there's no contest that the Vigilante is a lot heavier than the Paragon R. And do keep in mind, all NPCs have medium accuracy, and they're all equipped with machine guns, and one of the Paragons just got destroyed. Oh, there was another. And another. It almost feels like the Vigilante is a little bit more resistant to bullets. And keep in mind, all these vehicles have default health at 100%. Ooh. Alright. So to summarize it, in the hands of the NPCs, the Vigilante makes a pretty interesting vehicle. It'd be a great addition for you to put in your capture jobs. And other than that, take care everybody.